Hard hit right side. Toss to Mancini. Out number 3. So one left for Cincinnati. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the hill in this one, Nick Lodolo.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here's Nico Hoerner. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. The why to kick the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. One up, one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And this offense is really clicking right now, Chris.
That's a good feeling in that dugout over there. You feel like when you walk to the plate, you're going to get a knock. You're going to
now a dive at short to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Dansby Swanson stands in now and watches strike one. Lined into left center, base hit.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Patrick Wisdom in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Now snap throw to first. Swanson dives back in safely. Wisdom, a former first-round pick of the Cardinals back in 2012 from St. Mary's College, same school that produced both Corbin Burns and Tony Gonsolin. Here comes the 0-1. Good eye right there.
1-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ciani moving to his left, makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. Leave one. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. In there at the knees. That's strike one. One of the coolest moments of Marcus Stroman's career, Chris. He was the MVP of the 2017 World Baseball Classic. Team USA won gold. He took a no-hitter into the 7th inning of the championship game.
Really so awesome to see how guys buy into the WBC in spring training. They really take it seriously once they put on that USA uniform.
Got him. And one gone. Spencer Steer digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Swanson fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. No score here in the second. Next pitch is popped up. Swanson under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. Reds go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. And now the DH, Christopher Morel.
The designated hitter.
Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A. The pitch. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Yan Gomes, batting with one down, takes a strike. Strike two.
Yeah, and a high level of confidence. He actually called his first major league home run. Told some teammates in the dugout that he was going to homer in his first at bat. Went up there, hit a 417-foot blast into the left field bleachers.
Got him looking. Called strike three on a fastball up in the zone. Bellinger up to hit. And a base hit into right center field. And that extends the inning. Trey Mancini now. And first offering is fouled off.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And the inning is over. On to the third inning, and here is Curt Casali. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. Casali in his 8th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2011. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting Michael Ciani. Strike one. Top of the third, no score. Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. So now the DH spot, Elly De La Cruz. First time up, he reached on a bunt single. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Stroh, a former first-round pick out of Duke back in 2012. When he was at Duke, he actually was a two-way guy. He played middle infield. He still loves to shag taking ground balls at short or third or second. Really good athlete. Next pitch misses. 2-2.
Yeah, and this is a guy that goes out there every time looking to prove that height does not measure heart. It's something that he has written on the bill of his cap oftentimes when he's pitching.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Here at Wrigley Field, and now the right fielder, number 40, Lodolo, back to work. And he pumps it a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging, and there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Hoerner now at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Hoerner, a guy you think about with a strong baseball IQ, but just the overall smarts. He comes from an educational background. Both of his parents at one time taught at Stanford, and his mom currently is on the faculty at Cal.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
In the air, left field. And that one gets down, fair ball. Ian Happ up to hit. First pitch just misses.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Swing and a bouncer. Throw over to Votto, and they got him. Dansby Swanson stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit on the ground to the right side. Votto steps on the bag. What a play to end the inning. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, TJ Friedl. And the right-hander back to work. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That misses, and now 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 where they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a foul straight back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Righty delivers. Off the plate inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly.
The numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Go ahead run on base. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Friedl on second. India at first with no outs. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Votto in the box now. Takes strike one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. And now the shortstop, Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Towards first, Mancini. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That ends the frame. Reds strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. Patrick Wisdom getting ready to hit. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Next offering is in for a strike. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
And now it's even up. Oh, great stop. Throw to the pitcher. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Burrell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
I haven't been to many games as a fan.
And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out. Here's Yan Gomes.
Now
struck out looking in his first at bat.
Go.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And we are still scoreless. Back here at the friendly confines. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Matt McLain. Clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Kurt Casale. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Michael Ciani. Swings through that one. 0-1. Casali over at first with one away. Way inside, gets out of the way. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And the batter now, Elly De La Cruz. On the ground, out to short. They get the force. Third out. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. And there's the strike. Cody Bellinger, remember, in 2017, he won the Rookie of the Year, hit 39 homers, and that set a National League rookie home run record. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Yeah, Boog, a tremendous athlete. He won the Rookie of the Year as a first baseman, plays center field with the tops in the game, and has got a Gold Glove and right.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Mancini batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. And it's even up.
2-2.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Man at first with 1 gone. Number 40, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one pushed foul. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So the batting order turns over at the plate. Nico Hoerner. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Cubs back here at Wrigley Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-2. To the right side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Go ahead, run on base. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. 1 for 2. That one not close. 1-0. And the pitch. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground ball could be 2. He's in there.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
First and second, no outs. Jake Fraley digs in now. First pitch, and he just misses. Friedel, the lead runner at second. India on at first with nobody out. And the pitch. Laser, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Back-to-back base hits. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the first baseman, Joey Votto. And ball 1. Bases juiced, no outs.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
1 ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Big-time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one drilled left field, and that's a base hit. Pat fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Marcus Stroman. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm. Hayden Wesneski gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Spencer Steer. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Here comes a pitch. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Adrian Sampson throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
The pitch. On a line out towards center. He makes the grab. Runner tagging and heading for home. In comes the run from third. And they're up by 3.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Casali at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Wisniewski, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 2-3-4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 3 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Ian Happ.
The left fielder.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The 1-1. Looked like it was a little bit up. And that's a strike. And he deals. And that skips in the dirt.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Now he breaks his bat. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Swanson, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That's in there. And the count 1-1.
Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. Number 1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
The 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. 0-2 now.
Inside ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs. And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel.
And that's in there for strike 1. Swanson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there he goes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And here comes. Runner on the go again. 1 left for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Top of inning number 7. Now at the plate, Michael Ciani.
Michael Ciani.
And a pitch. And fires in a fastball at 95. And strike 2.
0-2.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Scoops it up barehanded. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Elly De La Cruz will hit next. 1 for 3. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner at first with no outs here. Check on the runner, and he's back in standing. And the 1-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Gomes too late with the throw. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Bounced up the middle. Horner over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Here's the left fielder, TJ Friedl. In there for strike 1. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. And the runner holds. The 0-2. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
No, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
India started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. First, no swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Next one misses. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and third, 1 down. That's ripped. Base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And it's 4-0.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
One down. Now here is Jake Fraley.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That one fouled off. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Friedel around third. One run is in. Gliding around third is India. He scores as well. It's 6-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Adrian Sampson. This is his first appearance of the season.
Adrian Sampson.
And the batter now is Joey Votto.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swings and chases a low one there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Steer stands in now and watches strike one. That misses. One ball, one strike. That one the other way. Corner. On to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 6 and the Cubs nothing. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Lodolo back to work. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And takes low for ball 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Fastball in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Gomes leads off second with nobody out.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Mancini batting with one down takes a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Man at second. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Comebacker to the mound. Sends it to first. Got the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Number 40 now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there, and it's 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Cubs leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Here at Wrigley Field, we're at the top of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Matt McLain. The pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And out number 1 on the grab.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher.
Stepping in, Kurt Casale.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. There's a swing and a miss. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
In there safely. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike. The 0-1, runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Gomes, too late with the throw, safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And the 0-2.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Reds leave one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. TJ Antone on to pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off.
Antone.
And the righty deals. To the right side, India. Over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Happ in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
Righty to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swanson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Cubs nothing. We go to the 9th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedl.
TJ Friedl.
Sampson back to work. And that one wrapped foul. Sampson, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. 0-2 as he waves at that one. And there's a fly ball deep right field, way back there. And out of here. The Rockets 1 to right, 3rd home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 7-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a ground ball out to short, and it gets by him. So man aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Fraley. First pitch, not close. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Liner snagged at first, and they put the tag on him for the out.
the first baseman.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the first baseman, Joey Votto. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now 7-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Patrick Wisdom.
The third baseman.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan.
And a pitch. Good eye right there.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's outside. That's inside. 3 balls and a strike. There's a strike.
We got a full count.
Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
To second for 1. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now. Now it's Yan Gomes. First offering misses the mark. That's a slider for a strike. Yan Gomes waits. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Bellinger in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Ball 1 there.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Gomes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out to short, Steer. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cincinnati Reds knocked out 12 hits.
Crowd can't do what they do.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, something we'll have to keep an eye on in this one, the weather. Pretty dry right now, but there is rain expected around the stadium later in the game, and that could cause some sort of a delay.
And when you're aware of that, Boog, you know you got to come out and try to score early, put some runs up, get a lead, because you just never know if you're going to be able to continue that game or what that delay is going to do to your starting pitcher, perhaps. So, you know, always want to play with an urgency, but even more so on a day like this when you've got forecast for rain later.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, the lefty, Justin Steele. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
The pitch. Next offering. Misses down and away. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Barehand grab over to first. Pretty nice play there. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And first offering is fouled off. And misses inside. This one high in the air to left center. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Ian Happ up to hit. The line to kick the pitch.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
The line to the pitch. Hit hard, that gets through.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Hit weakly on the ground. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Dansby Swanson stands in. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And a strike in there.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Tap back up the middle. Whips it to first. Just got him on that one.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Christopher Morel in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground to the left, De La Cruz. He is safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
So 2 down, and up next for Chicago, Yan Gomes. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Morel off of first with 2 away. Bounce to the right side. Takes it himself. Play made. That ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. Second inning set to go. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. And the pitch. And there's a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And makes the grab. One down. The batter now, Kevin Newman. Swings through that one. 0-1. To the left side, but it is well foul. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Check swing, makes contact, but that's foul. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Digging in, Matt McLean. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Here's the 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Reds down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Edwin Rios here.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
The right-hander back to work. There's the strike. And a good eye there. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
The 1-2. Sets him down looking. Frozen with a backdoor slider. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in there for strike 1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Pitch
1-2.
misses, and the count is 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Number 40 now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double
Ball,
play.
that's down.
Next offering is down low.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Tucker Barnhart stands in now and watches strike one.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
The 1-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Steps on the bag for 1. And that's 2. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's Nick Senzel. And he deals. Slider misses outside. Senzel in his 5th season, hitting 7th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2016. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. High fly ball out towards left field. Happ ranging back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Swing and a foul straight back. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And strike 2. Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Left for Cincinnati. They trail here 1-0. Ashcraft back to work. Up the middle. And it gets by him. Here's Nick Madrigal. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Madrigal measures 5 feet 8 inches, 26 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
1 strike.
On the ground. The throw to second. How about that double play?
That was a tough double play to turn right there. So nicely done by the defense. And with it hit so softly, I wasn't sure they'd have time to get both outs. And sometimes Rushing a play like that can lead to big problems, but they executed every step perfectly.
Swanson batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Gathers and throws to first. And Swanson is set down. Inning over. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Elly De La Cruz. The pitch. Strike one.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
And strike two.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. The 1-2. Swings and misses. One away.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. The Reds still looking for their first hit in this one. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one way outside. Ball 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Ground ball left side, and he picks it up in foul territory. Stevenson off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside. And now the lefty spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's towards center. Number 40 under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So here at Wrigley Field, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. That's in for a strike. And that's ripped into left. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
There's a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's ball 4.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Rios checks his swing. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Righty delivers. Rios tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Here comes a pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Slapped foul. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 away.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Next offering misses, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. And that just misses. First and second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. 2 left on. We played 4. Back here at Wrigley Field. And here's the first baseman, Kevin Newman. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now the third baseman, Matt McClain. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Runner at second, nobody out. Misses off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And now 2-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Gomes down to first with it. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the plate.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. In comes the run from second. It's 1-1.
Big RBI for him right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now here is Stuart Fairchild. Flips to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's a speed threat, Michael Ciani. Pitch out, but no action. The pitch. And a bunt back at the pitcher. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. The switch hitter batting right. Fairchild at second. Ciani at first. 2 out of the inning. Now 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now the count is even. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Next offering is fouled back. The kick, the 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart. The wind of the pitch. Here's a high chopper. And he grabs it foul. 0-1. Up the middle. De La Cruz. To first. And a quick out, number 1. So the lineup flips over. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And that one clips the corner.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that's outside. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one to first. Newman takes it himself. And that quickly 2 away. Nick Madrigal, the next Cub to hit. Liner, base hit. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself a Gold Glove in 2022. And here it comes. Good eye right there. In the air, right field. Dunks one into left. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That's a hit. Heading for the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job.
Top of the 6th inning. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Steele back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And that's too high.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And it stays fair.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now here is Spencer. Steer.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Stevenson stands at first with 1 out. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And it falls. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And the pitch. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Reds strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. The new pitcher in the game, Alexis Diaz.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Throws across the diamond. One away, bottom of the 6th. Edwin Rios, the next Cub to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Diaz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out without a swing. Froze him with the heater at the knees. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch just misses.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here's the center fielder, number 40. There's a strike. They say it went.
0-2.
Suzuki leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he grounds one to the right side. Newman takes it to the bag. That is the inning. One left for the Cubs. Score. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Hayden Wesneski. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 19.
So now a pinch hitter, Jake Fraley. He represents the go-ahead run. The pitch. That one missing inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Way high. That one hammered center field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and now the right fielder, Stuart Fairchild. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jonathan India. 1 out, the base is empty for him.
Number 6, Jonathan India.
India checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Right-handed reliever. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Now batting Michael Ciani. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And the right-hander deals. And strike two.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
In the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So they make... Set for the last half of the seventh. So up now for Chicago, Tucker Barnhart. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Bounce to the right. And that's just foul. 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Kicks and deals. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Madrigal in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The next pitch misses. Ball one.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike three. We go to the eighth. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz. And a pitch. And he lays down a bunt. Knocks it down.
What a play right there. Drop down, just a beautiful bunt, and maybe caught the defense by surprise a little bit, but now the go-ahead run is on at first, and that could be huge.
No outs. Runner at first. Now, T.J. Friedl.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner on the go. Squeeze attempt misses. Gomes too late with the throw. Safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the righty deals. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings and misses.
1 ball,
Now 1-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And the 2-2. Got him. That's out number 2.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Steer swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Strike 2.
2 strikes.
In the air, left side. That one back. To the warning track, makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Out to short. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The designated hitter, number 5, Christopher.
And next is the designated hitter, Christopher Morel. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
0-2.
Smoked on the ground to second. India over to first in time. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Gomes in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Yan Gomes waits.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He goes down looking. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still tied 1-1. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Kevin Newman. And the right-hander back to work. And that's down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
David Bell bringing on a pinch hitter, Joey Votto. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. The 1-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. pitch. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And now Matt McClain. Now a move being made at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Will Benson.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
First offering, and it just misses. And the pitch. Swings and misses.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. And now 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And it squirts away from Gomes. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
And he deals. And a swing and a miss. Now one away.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Next to hit, Jake Fraley. In the air, left field. Happ going back some more. Still going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags for home. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. And in the ninth, they take the lead. Jonathan India at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Ripped to short. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. One run. Well, one-run game. So up now for Chicago, Edwin Rios. Diaz back to work. And there's a strike.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. India tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And now, Seiya Suzuki. Out towards right center field. Fraley makes the play. 2 down. And up next for Chicago, number 40. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Alexis Diaz grabbed his second win of the year, helping the Reds down the Cubs 2-1. Adam Wainwright got the win, his sixth so far this year, leading the Cardinals to a win over the Guardians 5-4. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Seattle Mariners put up 16 hits on the day as they plundered the Pirates 10-3. The Brew Crew grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants 9-4. Sam Hilliard had 3 hits on the day as Atlanta downed the Phillies 5-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 8-1. David Peterson earned the third W of his season as the Mets downed the Rockies 5-3. The New York Yankees allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 5-0. The Rays put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 3-2. Austin Voth won his first game of the season, leading the Orioles to victory over the Rangers 4-3. The Chicago White Sox smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 3-2. The Kansas City Royals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 4-0. The Blue Jays combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 1-0. The Angels had 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 10-9. Brent Rooker cracked 2 home runs in the game as the Athletics defeated the Astros 4-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Mm-hmm.